Hey girl. Hello, my beautiful Capricorn. How are you doing? My name is SimplyVelca, and I'm going to be doing your weekly general reading this week. Now, I also do your weekly love reading between you and your soulmate Capricorn, which I'll leave a link to over here if you would like to check that out. But when it comes to any of my readings, rely on your intuition, because put it in perspective, I'm just a man reading some tarot cards to you, Capricorn. You know your situation better than I ever possibly could, so take the cards that resonate and leave what doesn't. Now, if you do find some cards that resonate with you, be sure to give me a like and subscribe, because it does help out my channel a lot, and I always am super appreciative when you guys take the time to do that for me. Also, be sure to share in the comments below what card called out to you the most, right? I always look, that's how I keep up with y'all, is through letting me know how the cards pertain to you and your life in specific, right? I love keeping up with y'all and just, hearing, I find it so interesting. So let's just jump into your reading now. Keep this in perspective though, Capricorn. I'm not here to make a decision for you. I'm just here to hopefully give you some better perspective of your situation and what is to potentially come for you. So the overall energy that we have for you this week, Capricorn, is the King of Cups with the Five of Cups in the reverse. So this is almost, what does this read as? King of Cups is someone who is thinking for themselves, so I enjoy this. This is kind of someone who is more reserved, so this might be just an emotionally reserved week where you kind of are taking things in this week, Capricorn. But when you have the Five of Cups here in the reverse view, I'm just going to hold it up, right, just so you can see the artwork, but it is in the reverse, right? This is letting me know of you kind of going inwardly, or maybe you are unwillingly, or because Five of Cups talks about having to leave a situation and it wasn't that pretty, right? You notice the spilled blood right here. And so there's almost this sense of where you had to let go of something maybe, or you've had to move on from something, but it wasn't by your choice here. And it's kind of, you're feeling some type of way, but you're not letting it be known, right? So when this is in the reverse, this is letting me know, yeah, it's letting me know that you didn't make this decision, I feel like, or you didn't want to make this decision of having to move on from something, but you notice here, and I feel like it's going to be the overall theme of the message for you, Capricorn, is you notice in this card that there's two cups still filled behind you. So this is letting me know that this is going to be the perfect reading for you, receiving it from me, because me, Capricorn, I don't know if you know me or not, but I'm the most optimistic person that there probably ever will be. So it seems like this is going to be the overall message for you, Capricorn, is to be more optimistic. Look at, yeah, you have some cups that were spilled. Maybe that was some expensive wine, right? This is where that optimism comes in, honey. This is not blood no more. This is just some wine. Well, honestly, spilled wine is arguably almost more of a crime than spilled, at least in my eyes, but doesn't matter. The spilled wine here, but it's trying, by looking into another direction, by realizing what it is that you still have, it kind of, I feel like, opens up. There's a reason for why you're put in this situation, I feel. And I feel like you kind of know this as well with this King of Cups coming in. So let's get into this reading now. The first row that we have for you, Capricorn, is the Four of Pentacles coming in here. So yeah, this Four of Pentacles with this Empress card, it's almost like, the Empress card talks about growth. And really developing from the situation. So you're really, again, you're not necessarily in your feeling. Well, you are in your feelings about this, but it's not just a sense of where you're being productive, at least still, Capricorn. You're taking it in, you're learning from it, you're kind of assessing the situation, seeing oh, what could I have done better? And whatever the situation is in regards to, or you're thinking about where to put your energy next. You're not allowing this to put you in a rut for too long, which I really do enjoy this. This Nine of Pentacles and the High Priestess card comes in, is where it's just Capricorn, I'm really happy for you in the sense that it's you were just knocked down by the universe, but you're not, the moment you were knocked down, you didn't take it personally, which is so essential when it comes to spiritual path, but like when it comes to just like keeping it going, when it comes to, I mean, yeah, like, I mean, for some of you Capricorns, you just can't afford to break down right now, so you have no other option but to make the most of it, right? And that's exactly what you're doing in this situation. Like, the thing, like, what I really enjoy in this reading so far is, obviously, I guess you don't see all the cards that I see, but there's no sword cards in here, where it's like the sword cards that would be letting me know that you're in your head. So there's no like 8 of swords in here. It's just all like passion and passion filled with a little bit of like, with like little dabs of emotion, but then some grounded energy into it, right? Which I guess makes sense because you are a Capricorn. But let's get into the second round now. I've been holding it. 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is you, that independent energy, what I was just commending you on, where you're reaching out and listening to your spirit guide as well. You're kind of following the breadcrumbs, as I always like to say, by this, right? You see this owl here trying to guide you to which pentacle to pick. And as notice, it's not the biggest one in here, right? But you're listening to your guide, you're in tune, you're listening to your intuition, right? With this High Priestess as the supporting card, which is just beautiful. You're just so in tune and in sync with and in the flow with what is going on here and how to handle this situation. You're really taking this in stride, Capricorn. Even if it feels chaotic, and I know it's weighing a lot on you because we have the 8 of Wands in the reverse with the 10 of Wands. So the baggage here that you're carrying, these 10 of Wands, you know, this 10 of Wands talks about needing to release some type of baggage. And you look at this individual, they're just tired, they're weighed down. When you have the 8 of Wands in the reverse, like it is, when it's in the upright, I always associate the 8 of Wands as like that independent energy. Taurus actually got this in their reading in the upright. So this is somebody like discovering like their own potential, their own power, right? And so when it's in the inverted, this is actually letting me know what these wands are weighing you down on, right? This lets me know these wands that you're carrying is this in the reverse. So it's almost as if maybe you yourself, Capricorn, like I've been commending you this entire time, but it's almost like you are the type of people that wouldn't take the compliment and really believe in it, allow it to sink in, because I feel like there's like some self-doubt, like like you don't feel like you're taking this situation well. You don't feel like you're growing from this situation because maybe this 5 of Cups really took a blow on you, right? And this King of Cups, like you're not letting it be known that you're struggling, right? But this 5 of Cups in the reverse is definitely letting me know of like that struggle, and it really is like impacting you more than you're letting on, which it sucks, right? The only thing I can really tell you, Capricorn, is to, I mean, at least from a reader's perspective, I see you taking this situation so well, and I see you, by connecting to your spirit guide, as cheesy as it sounds, or just listening to your intuition, because that's how I believe anyways, your spirit guide will communicate with you, your guides, ancestors, what have you, is by listening to your intuition, which is what the High Priestess card is a representation of. And just following the breadcrumbs, truly. There's definitely whatever, I don't know what it is that you're going through, Capricorn, but there's definitely, this reading is definitely letting me know that there's definitely some value in what it is that you're going through, that there's something that you can grow from this, right? This Empress card, the Spirit's really trying to show you where you can invest your energies better into. And it seems to be investing it into yourself, which is something you probably don't want to hear. You want to have other parties involved, other energies involved, but maybe it's not the time for it, honey. You have the Star card. Yeah, this is a time where you are going to need to be uncomfortable to get what it is that you want, right? The Star card talks about that wish fulfillment, so a beautiful card to have, Capricorn, but there is like this, the only way to get this is by releasing this baggage, right? So I guess what I'm trying to express with this is that in this situation, you have a few options, and I'm only going to cover 2 because this is a video, right? And I'm not trying to have it be too long. You have the option of just dealing with this baggage until it just makes you crash down and burn, Or you start listening to your intuition. You start kind of be willing to bet on yourself, right? You start realizing your potential. This is like a card of being willing to ask for more and demanding for more for you, right? This is, even though it doesn't make any sense to do some action, like, you know, like, again, I want to reference this Nine of Pentacles, is that you're not being guided to grab like the lowest hanging fruit, the lowest hanging pentacle that is the biggest. You're listening to what you know would be the most sustenance through your intuition, or through, like, I see it as like your guide guiding you, right? I just feel like this is such a calling, Capricorn, of don't let this situation weigh you down, and realize what this is trying to put, like, where you're trying to be redirected to. I feel like you're trying to, like, for a lot of you Capricorns, your path this week is to, and your goal this week is to really figure out where it is that you're being redirected to, and go with that flow. Because once you go with the flow with the universe and you start listening to the universe, honey, that's when the manifestation, that's when the beauty happens, right? This is that Eight of Swords coming in here, but it is in the reverse. So this is letting me know of where it's just like, just getting out of your head, which is really what is going on here, right? Is getting out of, like, and I feel like you kind of know it. This is like the energy of someone, let's just say, like, someone that says like, oh, I'm ugly, but deep down they know they're not ugly, right? This is that energy. So it's just like, you kind of have to just stop like the self-deprecating language to yourself, because even though you don't truly believe in it, it's still impeding you in some type of way, and still creating some type of like baggage, and some type of, like, I don't know. I feel like you just need to start rewarding yourself more and start acknowledging yourself more. And that's kind of how this baggage, this, what's weighing you down, kind of just lifts itself up. You just need to, once your overall opinion improves of yourself, that's kind of when you realize, like, you've been the only thing stopping yourself from manifesting, like, what it is that you've been wanting to get. Or, you know, it's kind of like, essentially what I'm getting from this whole reading is that you are like your biggest blockage right now. And it's just like, once you stop blocking yourself from something and choose to start growing and investing your energies in the proper things, like, things are going to be lovely for you. You got to stop that self-sabotage, whatever that self-sabotage looks like for you, right? You already know what this is, right? With the High Priestess card coming in and the Eight of Swords in the reverse coming in for you, you know what it is that you need to work on. You just don't want me to, you just may not want to admit it, rather. So yeah, Capricorn, that's the reading that I have for you. Hopefully it was a resonance in some type of way. If it was, be sure to give me a like and subscribe, and also share my videos with a friend if you think that they would be into my messages as well. Until next time, Capricorn, I love you so much. Bye.